Welcome back, Subscriber Dynasty. I had the game recorded, but the recording software messed up, and the game was just kind of unrecoverable. It jumps around, it's real laggy, it hops through the whole deal. There was no way even for me to recover anything that remotely resembled gameplay. It was just all screwy. I got nothing else really to go in its place. So we're going to kind of go through look at our coaches. We're going to look at the conference standings. We're going to look at some year-end stats because we have a bye week coming up next week, or next video. It's already been advanced, but for next video. But on that one, we'll look at some of the recruits because we did get a few. So let's get right into it here. We'll kind of go look at our coaches. We'll just kind of look at some of the stuff we don't really show too much. We are level 10. And we have all the scouting, obviously, the closer for the end of year stuff, first of the year stuff for more points, and then for the recruits to get a bonus of 100 points. I'm probably going to go this one here. It'll be the kitchen sink whenever I get, what is it you need, how many ever to get to this one? Or I just unlocked this one with this one here. So we'll go up here. We're almost close to getting it. Defensive coordinator Nick Holt, he must have a son that plays on the team because our middle linebacker's name is Nick Holt. So that must be Nick Holt Jr., and he's almost ready to level up. But we got the +3 block shredding, and then obviously man coverage because we need it. And then for the offensive coordinator, we have obviously the hurry up offense, and then the break, tackle, spin move, and elusiveness. This stuff is really overpowered. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I feel like I have. But I wish there was a way you could keep your coach here. Kind of having like a deja vu thing, like I've talked about this before, but I don't know if it was during the stream or when it was. So I'm just going to go over it again. But I wish there was a way that you could like say, oh, the coach is like, well, I want your offensive coordinator wants to leave. And you could say, well, you know, like you do with the recruits when they want to leave, you know, before they're seniors or whatever. I wish there was a way you could keep them around because you only get them to level 4, 5, 6, and they go off and be a head coach somewhere, which then you start all over again with them. Never really get a chance to get, you know, really good offensive, defensive coordinators. But anyway, that's one of the things that I wish that if there's ever a new NCAA game that I wish that was in it. Oh, we do have the not championship contenders, awards finalists. I'm pretty sure we do have some people in there. And this is actually, well, this will be the second week. The second week that we are ranked. I think we were 25th last week, and then we're 22 now. We did finish in the top 10 in rushing. Finished the year 236 carries for 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns. Pretty good, you know. The running game was really surprising this year. Started out something awful and ended up being something that we kind of hung our hat on that ended up being, you know, kind of the bread and butter for our offense. And then number 6 for the Walter Camp. The Bednark, I don't think we had anybody in there. We're just going to go through this real quick. I know stats and this kind of stuff get really boring really quick. The Nagurski, we didn't get anybody in this one either, I don't think. Nope. O'Brien. Nope. Walker, bowling ball. What is this, for the best running back? Yeah. So actually we finished 3rd for the best running back, which that sounds a little better than 10th or 9th or whatever the other one was. But let me see, 1,500 yards. Yeah, 27 and 1,100. Wow. 33 touchdowns, man. UL Lafayette on 132 carries. 236 carries. That's more than Alabama. 236. It's quite a lot. We ran the ball a bunch. The Blitnikoff, I don't think we had any defensive players in there. Oh, this is a wide receiver. I thought we had a wide receiver in here with, oh man, what's his name? I forgot that our guy's name. I only got Shaquille Johnson in here for a tight end, but most of the time he ended up being split out. He's a junior, so we'll have him back next year. He's going to get a little bit better. Outland. I don't think we had any offensive players in here. Or offensive linemen, I should say. Nope. Lombardi. Derek Overstreet, the left end. Really? 29 tackles, 14 tackles for a loss, 8 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. Well, maybe so. Great job. I didn't think our really had anybody defensively in there like that. That's good. I'm glad to see it. Actually, does he come back next year? Sophomore. Oh boy, he's going to be good. We're going to have us a good pass rusher come next year and the year after that. That's great. Best linebacker. I don't know if we had anybody in here at all. Nope. And then Thorpe. Nope. Kickers. I doubt we have anybody in here for our kickers. Or the guy with the punters. We didn't punt very much. And best returner. No, we didn't have anybody in here, I don't think. No. All right. Let's go to conference standings. We did finish, I guess, second Conference USA because I don't think Dr. Duncanstein. I'm trying to guess who this is. I think that's who it is. I think he's got a bye week as well. We both finished 8-0 in the conference, but we didn't play each other. And we're 4-0 in the division, but I had 2 losses to 2 users. He had 1 loss to, I want to say Merck. Actually, we'll just go look at it. How about that? SMU, yeah. So he lost 1 game to SMU. Who else did he play? Arkansas State. Oh, I can't know. And then, let me see. This is a user. I'm trying to think of where the other one's at. I know he had 3 user games. I just don't know which other one's at. Maybe Arkansas State? Maybe? I'm not sure. But that's that. And I think yeah. So it'll be, Louisiana Tech, I guess. Yeah. So it'll be Louisiana Tech and Marshall for the conference championship, which hopefully we play next year. That would be great. You know, you figured at least for Conference USA we'd play everybody in our division, but apparently not. So, I mean, we can't do anything about that. I wish them the best of luck in the conference championship. Let's roll through players of the week. We're not have it for the NCAA. I bet we might have a few just in our conference. We'll run to week 1. Brandon Doherty. UTEP. There's a corner. Lots of Louisiana Tech. Lots of Marshall. Louisiana Tech. Bowling ball. Bowling ball again. Not bad. There's a corner. Oh, yeah. His Prince Charawara when his 3 interception game. Yeah, that'll put you on Players of the Week. That might have actually got him maybe for the NCAA. Okay, well, if you have a 5-sack game, I don't know what's better, 5 sacks or 3 interceptions in a game. Both of them are pretty damn good. We'll go back and finish off the last 2. More Louisiana Tech, and then Nick Holt. There's our senior. 9 tackles, 2 for a loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. Yeah, we did end up beating Old Dominion. It wasn't that great of a game to watch. I didn't play all that great. I think I threw a couple of interceptions. But we had a couple of interceptions as well, maybe a forced fumble. Well, there's a forced fumble right there during that game, so I guess so. But 42-0, but that's what should happen. You know, they're bottom of the barrel in our conference, so you know we done a good job. We're a ranked team playing, you know, somebody really bad, so the score should look like that. And we'll go ahead and look at championship contenders. I'm trying to think of what else off the top of my head without really boring anybody to death. So 107, 108, and 108. It'll get better. We'll get everybody up here. I don't know that we're going to be 107. We'll probably end up ranked next year as well. But I think we're losing our quarterback and losing maybe bowling ball. But you know the backup's done well. I don't even know who our backup quarterback is. We'll have to figure that out next time. What else were we going to show? Year-end stats? Yes. School records? No. Season stats for the team? You finished almost 180 for year for quarterback rating. That's pretty good. 189 and 255, almost 2,500 passing yards, 23 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Dude, that's way down. That is way down for me. I usually throw almost even touchdowns and interceptions. 200 per game, 75% completion. That's pretty good. Sacked 17 times. We need to do something about that. But rushing. Bowling Ball is a senior. But we have Wales coming back, who's a junior. And then Furby. We got to change his name too. Furby. I know it's kind of bad that that's the guy's last name. I don't want to poke fun at the dude's name, but it is what it is. But it's just kind of funny. He had 1,500 rushing yards, 17 touchdowns, about 140 a game, 345 after contact. That's great. 5 runs over 20. Only 3 broken tackles though. 3 broken tackles for a net of 345 yards. That's impossible. Because if you only 2 fumbles, that's good. And then receiving, I'm surprised Nick Norris didn't get on there with them switching all the time. But I guess Shaquille Johnson, I guess he did get more touchdowns. We spread the ball around quite a bit. Look at all the guys that had touchdowns here. Johnson, Higbee, Norris. Which the crazy thing is, Johnson's a tight end. Higbee's a tight end. But when we run 4 wide, Johnson's the one that's the wide receiver and not Higbee. I don't know. Then Norris, Bowling Ball, caught a few. Dangerfield. Dangerfield coming back? He's not. Norris is coming back. Johnson's coming back. Grant caught one. He's a senior. Scaife. Oh, we ran the ball with the... What? Did he catch a pass? I must have threw to him one game. That's the guy we put in as the fullback or the blocker guy. 5 sacks. 1 pancake. Dangerfield, look at him out there blocking. 26 pancakes. Holt got a sack. Led the team in sacks. Rocker and Overstreet. So Rocker's going to be gone. Shorter's going to be gone. Brown's going to be gone. Of course, right outside linebacker, they don't see much field time. Let's see who led this in interceptions. Iwara. He's leaving. Joe Brown. He'd be back. All right, 67. Gosh, okay. We got a bunch of corners coming, though, but yikes. I don't know. I don't think we... Oop. Kicking. Yeah, we don't worry about kicking or punting. Kick return. Wales. He'll be back. I don't really know what else to show. I mean, I'm sorry that that it messed up like it did, but I almost wanted to just let it play through, but it just kind of jumps around. I mean, you can kind of get the idea of what happened during the game, but it was just, what the hell am I going to talk about for 10 minutes? I mean, I could have talked about this stuff, but not really. But I think that's going to do it for this one. We have a bye week next time, and we'll go over the recruiting. So I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you at the next game.